Mm. Vintage locket. Welcome. Do I have coffee on my face? I hope not. All right, so today we are doing tarot for the week. The tarot for the week. I have the Rider White Smith tarot for the simple fact that all my other decks are in the car because I was doing events all weekend. So we're doing this one. Speaking of events, Saturday I will be at the Maliway Brothers. If you're here in Chicago, go to the north side. You take the red line, you get off on Morse, we're right there. Like literally right there by the tracks. Um, not on the train, but you know, when you get out of the train. I'm gonna be at the Maliway Brothers from 12 to 5 on Saturday. And on Saturday night, I'm teaching an online class about New Year's magic. If you haven't signed up for the New Year's magic class, don't let it get passed by you. I will be talking about all kinds of lore and traditions on folk magic for the New Year's, which is, in my opinion, a very untapped source of energy by witches and pagans. And I opened my big mouth yesterday and I said I was going to talk about Krampus during that class. So I also will be talking about Krampus during that class. So sign up for that. That's going to be on the 17th at 7 p.m. And the link is where all the links are. So New Year's Magic is the name of the class. And it's only $25. And on December 18th, I'll be back at the Pilsen Community Market, my home in Pilsen. I don't live in Pilsen, but I call them my home because, you know, they're my family. And I'll be there on the 18th. So, welcome to my infomercial. Damn, I talk so much. Okay, let's see what. Now, if this is the devil, then I'm gonna be like happy. No, actually, we have. Oh, thank you, goddess. So we do have the King of Pentacles. I love that we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles telling us that this week is going to be good financially, that we're going to be feeling secure, that we're going to be feeling good. He represents abundance, prosperity, joy, pleasure, richness, comfort. I mean, what's not to like? Now, if he will be representing a person that is coming into our life, it will be a person such as that, you know, a person that is probably gonna offer us a job, or it's going to offer us some comfort, or maybe invite us out for dinner or something like that, you know. So why not? The holidays are coming, so obviously it could be representing um also like gifts, gift giving, people giving us stuff, and that's all I'm saying. Oh, look, you get this stuff. I'm playing on Instagram. Oh my god, I should have never pushed that button. Look at me, I'm shining. Um. Anyway, to the point, Laura. This represents prosperity, abundance, richness, health, wealth, pleasure, joy, comfort. What's not to like, right? And then the next card, Fear Not, is the Ace of Cups, but is reverse. What the heck? Why do we have a King of Pentacles and then an Ace of Cups reverse, right? That is like a dichotomy happening there. Such is life, you know? In life, we can have, and believe me, I experienced this more strongly when my mother passed away, because there were things that were happening at the same time. and I was bursting with joy for other things that were happening in my life, and at the same time, stricken with grief because of the passing of my mom. And I understood, more clearly than ever, that we can be on that place, that we can be on a place where we are filled with joy, happiness, richness, health, wealth, etc., and at the same time have some sort of heartache, some sort of sorrow, or a sense of loss, a moment of grief, maybe. And it is very common. And more importantly, you know what it is? It is not unheard of. It is human nature that we have a huge moment of joy, and at the same time we could be having some kind of loss or a sentiment of grief or whatever. Even, and um this happens a lot when people get married. Believe it or not, people get married, they mourn their single life, though they're happy to enter the married life. There is a sense of loss of being single. So I don't know what the heck the week will have for us, but it's an absolute mixed bag where we're going to be feeling, richness, goodness, pleasure, comfort, and at the same time, we might have a sense of loss, you know. Another thing that I'm thinking about is, what if you get a raise on your job? What if you get a new position and you have to move to the next floor or whatever? And you're like, I'm so happy that I'm going to get this raise, more responsibility, more money, etc., etc. But I'm going to miss my coworkers. I'm going to miss the girl on the next cubicule, I mean, it could be something like that. And honestly, I don't see it as, oh my God, it's so alarming that we have an Ace of Cups reverse. I see it, and if you ever had a reading for me, I always say this: we have to put the cup upside down so we can fill it up again. I'm doing the motion, but you cannot see it. Probably this way. You know, you pick up some more water and then turn it back around. So, and like always with tarot, when we have bad news, um, at least now we know this is coming. We might have a great moment of joy and then some moment of sadness. And now we're prepared. Now we know it's coming, and when it comes, we're gonna be like, oh, this is what she was talking about. And we are prepared to, act accordingly. Cheers. Cheers to all of us. Diana, don't think I don't see you. I see you. Happy birthday still. Um, and to everybody, thank you for being here. If you can, come and see me on Saturday. I'll be at the Maliway Brothers from 12 to 5. And on Sunday, I will be at the Pilsen Community Market, same from 12 to 5 in Pilsen. And if you want to sign up for the New Year's Magic class, it's $25. It's a little bit roughly a little bit over an hour, and the links are everywhere where the links are. And until we see you again, never forget that you are loved. Bye bye. Bye bye, Insta.